All right, so in this video, we're going to do two things, two really cool features of Next.js. One, we're going to have a custom 404 or not found page. So if I go to like /test, which doesn't exist, right now it gives us this black 404 page, but we want to make it our own. And then I also want to create a loading page so that when we navigate around the site, like if I go from home to properties, that split second, I want to show a loader. And we can do that simply by creating a page called loading.jsx. So let's start with the not found. So in the app folder, we just simply create a file called not-found.jsx. And let's create a React component. And we'll call this not found page. And as soon as I save that, and we go to / something that doesn't exist, you can see not found page. Okay. Now I'm going to grab from the theme files the HTML that we need. So if we go to notfound.html and go down to the section under the nav, which is this right here, we're going to grab that and then we're going to put that in here. We'll add some parentheses and then paste that in. Let's change all the class instances to class name. And now we should see this. Now there is an icon here, a triangle exclamation. So instead of using an I tag, we're going to bring that in with React icons. So let's say import, and we want to go from React-icons/FA. And the name of the icon, I believe, is FA exclamation. Why it should be coming up? Oh, I forgot my T in React. Okay, so I believe it's exclamation triangle. And of course, if you want to use something different, you can. And then this I tag here, let's get rid of that and let's put in FA exclamation triangle, keep the classes, and there we go. Now the home button here, or it's a link, so let's bring in our link component. So import link from next/link. And let's see, right here, we'll change this A tag to a link. And let's change the href to just /. And now that should work. When we click go home, brings us back to the home page. All right, so now let's do the loading. So I'm going to go create a new file here in the app folder called loading.jsx, and let's say RAFCE. We'll call this loading page, and for now I'm just going to say loading ... And if I go, I'm going to refresh the home page and then click on properties, and you'll see real quick it showed that loading text. Now it's not because it's just too fast, but if I reload the home page again, click on properties, you can see it. So what I'd like to do is show a spinner, and there's this cool extension package called React Spinners. It's really easy to set up, and we can show a spinner. All right, so we have to install that. So let's say npm install react-spinners, and then we can pretty much just I don't want to toggle the loader or anything. Let's just grab the import. You can type it out too, you don't have to copy it. And then the clip loader component right here is what we want to return. So we're just going to return that directly. Now the color, I'm not passing that in as a prop, so I'm going to hard code that to a blue that matches the site. So that's going to be 3B8 to F6. So it'll be that color blue. And then this loading right here is going to come in like that. And then we're also going to make this a client component. Because if you don't make this a client component, for some reason the spinner doesn't spin. And then let's see, CSS override, we'll take care of that in a second. Size, if you want to change that, you can. We don't need this test ID. And then for the override, that's just just basically our custom CSS that we want to use, and I want to put it in the middle. So we're going to say override equals an object with display, set that to block, because we want this to be in the middle, and there should be quotes around this. So display block, and then for the margin, I'm going to do 100 pixels on the y-axis, so it'll bring it down a little bit, and then auto on the x, which will make it centered. So yeah, I think that should work. Let's save it. Let's go back, reload the home page, and then click on properties, and real quick, you'll see that spinner. All right, and if you want, again, if you want to customize the color, the size, anything you want, you can. But now we have a custom 404 page and a custom loading page just by creating these pages in the app folder.